Today I'm gonna tell you, homies, the story of my first ever oral presentation. Stop jumping around the fucking place, please. Back in the days when I was like in middle school, I was not good at speaking, like in public. I would panic my ass off. So the first presentation that I ever had, I had it when I was in first year of high school. I don't know what year is that, like American system and that kind of stuff. The class that I was taking at the time was history, I believe. It was for one of the subjects that I was doing for the IGCSEs, and it was a crazy ass class. I mean, the professor was pretty cool. Nothing was really happening. I know that I'm not trick-shotting. The professor was really cool. Nothing was like that difficult. But you know, that was my first ever oral presentation. I never presented anything else in my entire life. Dude, you're gonna die. I want to find a fucking suck-free guy. Okay, no problem. I'm gonna kill him. And it was my first ever oral presentation. And at that point in time, maybe a lot, even a lot more than what I'm actually now, I was incredibly, I wouldn't say shy, because I never had like problems finding friends and stuff like that. For like shitty stuff and bullshit stuff, you know, like having fun, you know, making people laugh and stuff like that, that was never a problem at all. But for anything that had to do with school, and you know, also interrogations, you know, when the professor called you out and is like, yo, tell me what 4 + 4 equals. They're like, well, it's 8, you see, that's normal. I wouldn't be able to say that. There was this one problem, okay? My mouth, when I was doing, you know, these kind of presentations, or while I was like at the board, you know, solving problems in front of the class, I will fucking have some kind of stage fright. My mouth will become fucking dry as the fucking Sahara Desert. I'm not even kidding. Like, literally, man, I wouldn't be able to speak. I would be like, yeah, this is what going on. Yeah, that's not nah. For this first presentation, it was a history. I had to prepare a presentation over the, I'm pretty sure it was the Cuban Missile Crisis. My friends go in, they do the presentation, they come out and they're like, some of them are like, oh man, that was like awful, man. I didn't remember my part, I was unable, like, I couldn't breathe and shit like that, because, you know, this kind of issue. Wow, I was ready, bro. Like, I could feel it. I was like, okay, I'm gonna fucking nail this. It's gonna be fucking amazing. I'm gonna fucking get a fucking amazing grade, because I fucking sucked in history, so I kinda needed a good grade. Like, really. I entered the class, I presented myself to the professor, and the professor was like, oh, Mateo, how you doing, man? You okay, bro? You ready? You study? You got all your slides ready? And that stuff. Yeah, no problema, professor. I was actually confident at that point in time. No problema whatsoever. I went with my USB key, and I just fucking, you know, plugged in the USB key and waited for the PowerPoint to load. And then my professor was like, since, you know, you're the last guy in the presentation, let's also let the other guy enter and, you know, see their presentation. I was starting to get some stress. I opened my PowerPoint, I put on, you know, the correct slide, I was ready, I clicked the fucking button to make the PowerPoint start. And I was like, okay, so hello guys, today I'm gonna talk about the Cuban Missile Revolution, you see, fucking, also today I'm not able to say it. The Cuban Missile Crisis. And I don't know why, but instead of that I said Cuban Revolution. I was like, I'm gonna talk about the Cuban Revolution, and I already correct myself, and I was like, no, I'm really sorry, Cuban Missile Crisis, and the professor was like, no problem, continue. From that point on, from the point in which I fucking misspelled or misspelled or completely demolished and changed topic of my presentation, I wasn't able to fucking speak. So I started speaking, and there was really nothing that I could do. I fucked up in the first like 5 seconds maybe, and I wasn't able to speak no more. Like, literally, I would be like, you know, the question that I said before, what is 4 + 4? It's 8, okay? I would be like, I would exactly do this sound. No, bro, no.